Well, today is a gorgeous day. There's blue skies, a few clouds, but hey, it's beautiful. The days before I was being a little bit facetious. And we're in October, what do I expect? So actually to get a beautiful day like this, it's great. Anyway, I digress. For the last few days I've been talking about parenting. And parenting is such a key skill, but it's a balance. And let me give you an example of why it's such a delicate balance. As parents, we want to protect our children. We want to make sure they're safe all the time. So sometimes we can be very protective towards them, and that's appropriate under certain circumstances. But there are circumstances in which it's not appropriate. For example, if you're too protective, you don't allow your children to make decisions. You're always doing certain things for them and not giving them the independence to make their own decisions. And when that happens regularly, it may be that young person grows up to be someone who's not used to making decisions for themselves, or who can't say no, because they've never been given the opportunity to be able to say no. They've never been valued enough to be able to exercise what their view is, or allowed to think that their view is important enough for them to be able to say no. So you can see how it's a balance. You have to be caring, you have to want to keep your children safe and safeguard them and protect them, but also you need to protect them from not being too worried about that, not being too willing to protect them all the time, so that you're giving them an opportunity to make their own decisions. Children have to make their own decisions sometimes, and as they grow older, they need to make more decisions. And if they're not allowed to do that, then they grow up not making decisions, and they grow up feeling not important enough to make their own decisions, or having the experience of being able to say, yes, I like that, or no, I don't like that. And that is really dangerous, because then you're likely to be involved with people who take advantage of you, or who are always making decisions for you. And no one needs that. We don't need that. We need to be able to make our own decisions, because we're adults. So I hope that's quite clear, that it's important to balance your parenting so that children grow up safe, but also able to make their own decisions, able to say, yes, I like this, or no, I don't like this. You don't want your children growing up, going out into the world and being taken advantage of because they can't say no. And that happens with a lot of people. Hope you found this video useful. See you again soon.